I'm going to tell you a story about an NBA star who heard those same words, but didn't let them stop him. He wasn't the tallest, the strongest, or the fastest. People said he'd never make it to the league, but he proved them all wrong. He turned every no into motivation, and in the end, he made the world believe in him. This is not just a basketball story. It's a lesson for anyone who's ever felt like giving up. It's about something bigger, believing in yourself when no one else does. We all face moments in life when people tell us we can't do something. Maybe you've been told your dream is impossible, or that you're not smart enough, talented enough, or lucky enough. It hurts. But what if I told you that those words don't have to stop you? What if being doubted is the first step to doing something amazing? The NBA player in this story didn't let the hate, the failure, or the fear stop him. He used it all as motivation. Every "you can't" pushed him to work harder. And that's the message of this video. Your past doesn't define your future. If you keep going, if you believe in yourself even when others don't, you can surprise the world. Just like he did. Let's go back to the beginning. Before the fame, before the highlights, before the big NBA moments, there was just a young kid with a dream to play basketball at the highest level. But that dream didn't start easy. In fact, it almost ended before it even began. Take Derrick White, for example. Today, he's a key player for the Boston Celtics. But when he was younger, hardly anyone believed in him. In middle school, he was cut from his basketball team. That's right, he didn't even make the team. He was small, skinny, and not very fast. People looked at him and thought, he's not built for basketball. And that feeling followed him for years. In high school, he still didn't stand out. He wasn't one of the top players. He didn't get big offers from colleges. Most scouts ignored him. They thought he was just another average player. Even when he graduated high school, he didn't have a scholarship to play for a big college team. So, he had to take a different path. A tougher one. He started at a small Division II school, far from the spotlight, far from the NBA dream. But here's where the story gets special. Most people would have given up. Most would have believed what others said about them. But not Derrick. He used every doubt as fuel. Every time someone said, "You're not good enough," he worked harder. He trained every day. He focused on getting stronger, faster, and smarter on the court. He didn't care about the spotlight. He just wanted to be better. And slowly, people started to notice. His skills improved. His game changed. He became one of the best players at his school. Eventually, he transferred to a bigger school. This time, a Division I program. That was a huge step. From being ignored to now playing with and against top players in the country. But even then, the NBA dream still felt far away. He wasn't a superstar. He wasn't on every highlight reel. But he kept showing up, game after game. He stayed ready. He kept believing, even when others still had doubts. Finally, in 2017, something amazing happened. Derrick White was drafted into the NBA by the San Antonio Spurs. For many people, this was a surprise, but for him, it was proof that all the hard work had paid off. The kid who was cut from his middle school team was now in the NBA. His story teaches us something important. It's not about where you start. It's about how much heart you put in. Even when no one believes in you, you can still believe in yourself. And sometimes that's all you need to begin something great. Once Derrick White got there, he knew he had to work even harder. The NBA is full of the best players in the world. Every game is fast, every player is strong, and everyone is fighting to stay on the court. For Derrick, it was time to prove he belonged. He didn't come in as a star. He didn't start in every game. At first, he spent time in the G League, the NBA's development league. It was another challenge. Some players feel like giving up when they're sent there. But not Derrick. He stayed focused. He kept training. He used the G League to get better, to grow his game, and to prepare for bigger moments. He studied the game. He watched the top players. He learned how to play smart defense, how to make the right pass, and how to help his team win. And slowly, things started to change. Coaches began to trust him more. He got more minutes on the court. And with every chance, he gave his best. Derrick didn't try to be flashy. He didn't try to show off. He just worked, quietly, consistently, and with purpose. That's what made him different. While some players wanted attention, He wanted improvement. He stayed humble. He stayed hungry. His work began to pay off. He became known for his defense, his basketball IQ, and his ability to stay calm under pressure. He was the kind of player every team needs: reliable, smart, and unselfish. And soon, he wasn't just fitting in. He was standing out. Derrick's journey shows that talent is important, but effort is everything. He didn't take shortcuts. He didn't get lucky. He earned everything through hard work, day after day. The grind, the early mornings, the long practices, the times no one was watching. That's what built his success. After all the hard work, Derrick White finally had his big moment. It didn't happen overnight, but when it came, it changed everything. Fans started to notice him. His name began to show up in sports news. He was no longer just a role player. He became a key part of his team. One of his biggest moments came during the NBA playoffs. When the pressure was high and the games mattered most, Derrick stepped up. He made big plays. He hit important shots. He defended the other team's best players. While others were nervous, Derrick stayed calm. He had worked for this moment, and he was ready. There was one game where he made a game-winning shot with just seconds left. The crowd went wild. The internet exploded. People who had never talked about Derrick White were now praising him. He wasn't just proving he could play, he was showing he could lead. That moment was more than just a win. It was the result of years of quiet work, of staying focused when no one was watching. It was proof that even someone who started with nothing can rise to the top with the right mindset and effort. Derrick's breakthrough reminded everyone that success comes to those who stay ready. You never know when your moment will come, but when it does, you have to be prepared to take it. He turned his one chance into a lifetime of respect. Today, Derrick White is not just a player in the NBA, he's a star. He plays for one of the best teams in the league, the Boston Celtics. He is known for his smart defense, his calm under pressure, and his ability to help his team win. He is no longer the kid who was doubted. Now, he's the player people count on in big moments. He even helped the Celtics reach the NBA Finals and win big playoff games. He's become one of the most respected guards in the league. His journey from being ignored to becoming a champion is something that inspires both fans and young players around the world. But what makes Derrick's story even more special is the message behind it. He didn't become great because he was lucky. He became great because he never gave up. He believed in himself even when no one else did. And now, he's using his story to inspire others. Derrick White's rise is proof that anything is possible. You don't have to be the most talented, you don't need to start strong. What matters is that you keep going, keep learning, and never stop believing in your dream. His legacy is not just in the points he scores or the games he wins. His true legacy is in the hearts of people who see his story and say, "If he can do it, maybe I can too."